is Erica Parraz. I'm a paramedic, and I worked for Taos County EMS for 26 years. I recently retired, and now I'm just enjoying my life. People don't call an ambulance when they're having like the best day. It's usually for the worst experience of their lives. And so I think I was able, and I learned quickly that I was able to really harness the adrenaline and be able to focus and take care of people. And doing it in Taos, I think meant that much more to me because I know a lot of people in Taos. My family's from Taos. I've lived here my entire life. And this is the place I chose to do it. There was a guy that was riding his motorcycle, and he crashed it and ended up out in the sagebrush and broke his leg. And I mean, I took care of him. We took him to the hospital, and I found out later he had to have surgery, had the leg repaired. And then I'd say like maybe a year later, 6 months later, I'm at Sid's shopping one day on duty. We're just grabbing some snacks or something, and this man comes up and grabs my basket, and he says, "Do you remember me?" And I was like, I really don't remember you. He said, "You picked me up when I wrecked my motorcycle, and you saved my leg, and I was able to dance with my wife at my wedding. Please let me buy your groceries." And that kind of stuff has gone on throughout my career, which is a good thing for me. It really made it worth it. But I've also learned that, life's really short. And throughout this pandemic, because I never imagined working this career during a pandemic. I mean, we've learned about it, but I never actually had to do that. And I learned that all the sacrifices my family made with me not being around, my hours, taking care of my daughter, those kinds of things, I learned that people cared about what I was doing. They were willing to pick up where I left off. My philosophy with this job was treat people like you would want somebody to treat your family, but also turn them over better than you found them. And that's what I've always tried to do. The life of a paramedic in the streets is like 10, 15 years tops. And I was able to do 26, almost 27 years. I mean, it's changed me in a lot of ways just because of all the bad things and ugliness that I've seen, but I think it's made me a stronger person. Sometimes it may not be your emergency, but it's their emergency, and if the best thing that you can do is hug somebody and hold their hand and talk to them, it may not be like the most life-saving intervention, but just being compassionate and caring. And I think that in itself makes a difference.